Hello and welcome back to Kinlaig. As you can see, it's Christmas. And it's snowing. How beautiful and picturesque. Look. A tiny little snowman. Look. How lovely. Right. Well, in terms of what we've got to do for work, we've got to feed this little one, Ted. And that's pretty much it. Right, we've got a grass field now, but we do have tram lines in it, which is really annoying. Because grass fields don't need tram lines. Our other fields are looking really good. So the only thing we can think about doing is basically selling stuff. But as there's nothing with the best price at the moment, I'm almost inclined to move on to February. Well, maybe January. Yeah, wood chips and oats in January. So I'm almost inclined to just move on to January. That is definitely something we could do. We've got loads of wood to sell. Could do with paying a good chunk of that loan off, but as we are still... Oh, there's nothing in the used vehicle sale. Let's move on to January, because we do need grass equipment. Shut that door. Keep the snow out. Yeah, if we move on to January, then we can get... Well, we can have a look in the used vehicle sale again. Because we desperately need some grasswork equipment. But of course, there's nothing there. But we now are at the right time of year. Is it snowing again? Good lord. We're now at the right time of year to be able to sell the oats. And sell the wood chips. Where's my trailer? There it is. So, best place to sell the wood chips is Feed and Grain South. Best place to sell the oats is Goldcrest Valley, of course it is. Right then. Yeah. So. I mean, we could sell those at Goldcrest Valley, but that's pretty low on price. So Feed Grain South for the wood chips. Get the old Valtra fired up. I think we'll start off with the wood chips. Yeah, we'll start off with the wood chips. And then we'll come back and we'll transport the oats. The oats need to be transported down to the train silo. Yes, at the end of this episode I'd like to own all the grass equipment we might need for doing hay. I have a baler already, so it's just about the other stuff. Okay, let's fill up with wood chips. Less than a trailer load, but that's still pretty good for money. Right, Feed and Grain South. Where would that be? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Right, let's head over there and sell the wood chips. And then we'll worry about the oats. And then we'll worry about the wood. A lot of stuff to worry about. But, yep, if we could finish today's episode owning everything we need to be able to do the grass, that would be terrific. And pay off a bit of the loan, if not all of the loan, then that would also be fantastic. Could do with cutting a couple more trees down and getting it in the sawmill as well, but we'll see how we do for time. Right, I'll see you over at the sell point. Here we are. Right, let's get these sold. I'm expecting a fair amount of money from this. Yes, look at that. Over £10,000, over £11,000. If you include the environmental score, which of course we do. Fantastic. Right. I've got to say that the village up here looks absolutely beautiful in the snow with Christmas decorations. And the fact that the lights reflect off the puddles on the ground as well, that looks absolutely amazing. Just take a look at this. Look at that with the reflections off the pavement as well. That's just beautiful. Never thought I'd say a puddle was beautiful, but there it is. There it is, a beautiful puddle. Right then. So, yes, I think I'll speed up time a little bit just to get rid of the snow. Although, when is the snow due to stop? Oh, not until 3 o'clock. Well, that's upsetting. Because we might miss the best price for things. Well, I'll slow down time again. So what we need to do now is to get the oats. It's going to take a good few runs to take them all down to the train silo. I think there is only one train silo on this map, but I will have another look. Because I'd rather take it to the closest one. But I'm only aware of one at the minute. So let's go and get filled up with oats and then we'll have a look at where we're going. I do think that, yeah, I think we'll keep some wood beams and wood planks just in case we want to build another holiday home. I think it would be good to do that. Oats. Right, so this will be three trailer loads? I'm thinking 3. Okay. Coal selling station. Well, that is only down the road and I've never visited it, so we could go and visit that anyway. That's the animal dealership. That's the grain pool east. Yeah, that is the only one. Let's go and have a look at the coal selling station. I know we've got that coal production or coal mine on the map. I don't know what else to do with the coal. Maybe if we own the coal mine, we could just get trailer loads of coal and bring it down to the sell point. Get a worker going on, like, back and forth constantly. Don't know. If the only purpose of this thing over here is to be able to sell coal, I'd be surprised. But you definitely can't. There's nothing to be able to put grain in. Looks like the warehouse. You can rent the train from here, but obviously there's no putting bulk materials in, like the oats that we've got. Oh, this snow really is falling heavy now, isn't it? Oh, hello. It's the edge of the viaduct. Oh, well, that's lovely. Look at that. Oh, that is a new perspective on it, isn't it? Look. Amazing. That's very pretty. I do like that. Right then, so, yeah, God, this snow is really coming down hard. So what I'm going to do is I will get all the oats over to Grainpool East, and then we'll load up the train in one go and head out. Right, well, all the grain is over here except for 444 litres, which I thought, well, we'll just put in the chicken trough. They can munch down on that. If they eat oats, I'm sure they do, but either way, I'm not going to make a trip just for 444 litres. So, we'll get this emptied into here, and that will give us our grand total. But don't ask me what that is. Right, engine off. Oh, there you go. Our grand total is 42,000 litres. What we need to do now is head down to here and request the train. And then we can take it through to Gold Crest Valley. That is the plan. Yep. Yes. My days in the gymnastics team have definitely paid off. Right. Oh, look at that. It's very close already. It must be coming from that way. There it is. Look at that. Fantastic timing. That's great news. Don't even have to jump cut. There she is. Beautiful train with no steam. I don't know why the steam is so... what do you call it? Temperamental? Look, we've got steam back now. Okay. Let's open up this grain silo here. Grain silo? Grain trailer. Make sure we fill it full of snow before we start. Brake. Right. Lovely. 42,000 litres of oats. That should all fit in quite nicely. Oh dear. There we are. Yes. We have the oats trapped. And we are now making steam. Choo choo. Full steam ahead, 50 miles per hour. That is fast. I am loving the steam train. I really am. The noises the steam, the general feeling of it. It's just amazing. Probably should slow down for slow down for the corners, but it's glued to the rails. Delightful. What other carriages have we got then? There's more that could take bulk goods. Although I wouldn't want to put grain in, they'll get wet. Log trailer and then a flat pallet trailer at the back there. Through the tunnel. Over the viaduct. Oh, look at that. If it weren't for the snow, that would make it absolutely fantastic thumbnail. But we have snow. Through the coal sell point. Really do want to investigate that coal thing at some point. In fact, let's sell this, and then we'll go and have a look at the coal plant. Coal plant? Coal mine? What do I call it? Is it a mine? Yeah, we'll have a quick look. We'll see if we need to buy it or anything, and we can plan for the future. Got a lot of future planning to do. Right, is it going to throw me out? Will do soon. Yes. I do want to sell at Gold Coast Valley. £47,000 plus £3,000 income. That is fantastic. And to lease the train was £56. Delightful. Right, before we head back to the tractor then, let's head up to here. The coal mine. So it's a buying point. So you can buy coal. Why would you buy coal? Why would we buy coal? Anyone? Coal. You buy it for £882. And you could sell it for £921. Coal blast furnace, industrial building. I don't know what place would take coal and use it if coal is something that is required. Unless it's going to be in a future expansion or something. None of this seems to require coal. Nope. No idea. Possibly is going to be in a future expansion. Right. Back to the Valtra. And back to the farm. We'll get hooked up to the flatbed trailer. Get that all loaded up with the wood. And then we'll go and sell the long planks. Or as many as we can fit on the trailer anyway. I do want to hold on to maybe, I don't know, 3. But to be honest, I think we'll be left with a lot more than that after the trailer's full anyway. So, well, let's go and find out, shall we? And there we go. So we've hung on to 3 of each pallet at the minute, just in case we want to build another holiday home, which I think we should do. Just need to find a space for it. They are earning us quite a bit of money, which is good. Obviously we'll need the roof shingles and the furniture, but we should be able to afford that. What else have we got in storage? Oh, by the way, the chickens don't take the oats, apparently. Not accepted. February for the lettuce. So, long planks, it says the castle, but we can't take it to the castle. We can't take it to the windmill because we don't own that. So, Logistic Centre East. I think that's the same one I went to last time. Yes, it is. Right. In that case, we'll head over this way. Head over to the main road down to Kinlaig and sell our 18 pallets of long planks. Lovely. And hopefully then we'll have, well, we've probably already got enough money for the grass equipment, but we don't need a lot of grass equipment or massive grass equipment, but we do need it all. So we need tedder, windrower, mowers, and we've got baler already, so yes, that's it. Tedder, windrower and mowers. And when we've got all that, I'd say that we have probably earned ourselves the ability to pay off some loan. Look at that huge Christmas tree. That is very elaborate for somebody's garden of that size. That is incredible. Incredible. Right then. Ah, yes, we don't need to tip this trailer, do we? So let's just take off the straps. 66,000 plus 4,000, so we got 70,300 or 400 pounds. 70,400 over. That is. We are just raking it in at the minute. So what I'm going to do now is speed up the time till the snow stops, because I think I've had enough of the snow now. We're going to head down to the dealership and just buy loads of stuff and chuck it all on the trailer to take it back to the farm. Otherwise it's going to be a good few trips and I don't really want to do that. There we go, look. The snow has stopped and it never even settled, which is fantastic. Because it does make farming difficult when there's a lot of snow. Right, there's the dealership over there, over yonder. I can't believe we've got nearly £300,000. We could just pay off the loan entirely, but I need to get the grass equipment. Obviously, we'll be making more money between now and when we do cut the grass, but I want to make sure that we have the equipment ready. It doesn't even need to be big stuff. We've got one tiny little grass field, so we will just get the minimum we need, because it's not exactly like we're going to need a load of bales all the time. Plus the grass field will be getting smaller when we put the sheep in as well. Right, grass equipment, here it is, mowers. So we will get started. I think that Samaz mower there would be really good. Yeah, like I said, we don't want anything massive. Maybe we'll get the front mower as well. Yeah, buy that. We will... Yeah, it's quite a big mower, but not too expensive. So, happy with that. Tedder, really don't need a big tedder. Hey, we go to Vendro 820 Highland. It's even got Highland in the name. How about that? Perfect. And then for windrowers, I think that Samaz there would be a good buy. We always seem to gravitate to that one, but anything bigger is a lot more money. And anything smaller is a lot more work. So, yeah, we'll go for that. Right. How am I going to fit all these on here? And through the magic of stacking, there we are. All our grasswork equipment. And look, still £233,000 in the bank, which is just unreal. Ooh, break. Yep. Why did he break? That was silly. Silly man. Ruined his classic Range Rover. So yeah, we have jammed everything onto the trailer here. But I don't want to make 2 trips. See, that wheel chock is also magic. But yes, let's get it all back to the farm and then we can sort it out in a timely, neat and tidy fashion. We really could do with another shed of some sort. Maybe we could put something up in the corner of the grass field. That's got me thinking. Yeah, maybe we could put a little shed up. Something for just the grasswork equipment would be wonderful. Right. I don't think there's actually a flat part of the field, so we'll just have to try and flatten it ourselves. Create some sort of earthworks. Right, I don't like doing landscaping and building on camera because, well, I'm not brilliant at it. So I'm going to do a bit now off camera and we'll see how it goes. Well, I'd say that actually went pretty well. We've got a shed up here. We've got some concrete now in. Probably concrete wasn't the best choice, but it's in now anyway. We've got some nice heather at the back here. We've got a new oak tree. I think it all looks rather nice. Do let me know what you guys think. But this should be good, and then the sheep can go in a little further down where Tim is. Tim! What's he doing down there? Right, I'll get all this stuff put away, and yes, we will then look at paying off the loan a bit, I think. Okay, so we're going to pop the baler in here as well, because why not? Well, I say why not, but what about the fact that it's too big to fit? Right, we have a yard expansion. Amazing. I'll just leave the tractor parked up there for a bit. I know that the greenhouse has run out of water again. There are 3 lettuce pallets still to spawn as well. Yes. Not ideal. Ah, there is some water in this, so we could just empty that for now. Get the JCB. Yeah, I think the greenhouse I've got may have got some sped up production on it, because it seems to be producing lettuce at quite a rate. Which isn't a bad thing, because we will need the money. Right. Empty that. Instantly the lettuce looks good. Oh, I am so looking forward to getting the sheep. Just can't quite yet, because we haven't got any bales to feed them and it is winter. Right, that's that done. So yes, lastly then, let's have a look at paying off the loan. We've got a £250,000 loan, which we've had since the start. Let's repay 150,000 of that, which takes us down to a £100,000 loan. We've still got 67,000 in the bank, just in case, just for a rainy day. I mean, you could say I could pay off the loan and then take it out again if I need it. That is an option. Yes, that definitely is an option, but I won't. I'm not even sure why. But anyway, so our loan interest should go down a lot. Hopefully. What's this then? This is an oak tree. We've got 2 oak trees now. That's another oak tree there. Hooray! Amazing. I don't know what to do with this little area here. It looks good. It looks nice. Oh no, we've got some stinging nettles. Stay away from those. Okay, so we're going to end the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.